I was gonna start off with a joke about Meek Mill, but I figure he's already made enough of a fool of himself these past few weeks, so, hey guys. What's up YouTube? My name is Jasmine, and by YouTube I mean all 2 of the people that watch my video. Shout out to them, love you mom and dad. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my personal favorite things in the world, drama. Specifically Twitter drama, because there's always a lot of that happening and it never gets any less entertaining. So I'm going to weigh in on some of the Twitter beefs that have happened so far in 2015. I'm going to start with a big one that took much of the One Direction fandom through a whirlwind of emotion. You guessed it. Zayn Malik, Louis Tomlinson, and Naughty Boy. Now if you aren't familiar with this at all, basically Naughty Boy is the producer that's been working with Zayn on some of his solo stuff since he brutally abandoned One Direction. A while ago, Naughty Boy tweeted this picture of him and Zayn with this super ugly filter on it, I don't know, and Louis Tomlinson responded like, "Oh, are you 12 or something?" I'm giving you the Cliff Notes version, by the way. Then Naughty Boy responded like, "Oh, but you use auto-tune, you can't even sing," and then Louis was like, "Okay, but you're irrelevant." And then Naughty Boy did what every celebrity does when they feel like they're losing an argument. He started name dropping. And then while Naughty Boy was over there dropping every name he could think of, Zayn responded to Louis like, "Oh, remember when you had a life and you weren't worried about mine?" To which Louis never responded. Now I personally think the winner of this one was Louis, because I still have not forgiven you, Zayn, for all of the pain you've caused. I mean, not to me, I don't really care, but to a lot of other people. Monster. The next Twitter beef is Amber Rose and Khloe Kardashian. Now, it occurs to me right now that I don't care, and I don't think anybody really cares, so I don't really think I should waste time talking about it, so never mind. Along the same lines is Azealia Banks and Everyone Ever, which I don't think anyone has the kind of time to get into, so the next Twitter beef this year that has blown up kind of a lot is Nicki Minaj and Taylor Swift featuring Katy Perry. Basically what happened here was Nicki Minaj was upset that her video for Anaconda didn't get nominated for a Video of the Year award, and she took to Twitter saying that if she looked a certain way then she would have gotten the nomination. Taylor Swift took this as Nicki Minaj coming for her, so she was like, "Oh, it's not like you to pit women against each other, I've never done anything to you," and Nicki was like, "Oh, but I wasn't talking to you though," and Taylor was like, "Oh, might be," Nicki was like, "Oh, it's cool," and then it was over. Except for Katy Perry, who was like, "Oh, it's so funny that you would play the pitting women against each other card when you're literally capitalizing off of the takedown of a woman." Now this whole thing, as told by the celebrities in question, was just a misunderstanding, so it's really not even a Twitter beef, and definitely not that big of a deal at BuzzFeed. Chill out. Except for Katy though, Katy still seems a little bad. Speaking of Nicki Minaj, time to get down to serious business. The lady of the hour, Meek Mill. Basically, Meek Mill was going on some Twitter rant about something, I don't know, nobody cares, and he accused Drake of using a ghostwriter. Now Drake never responded to this on Twitter. He instead released not 1, but 2 diss tracks in a matter of 4 days, completely and totally obliterating Meek Mill and everything he stands for. But to be fair, Meek also released a diss track. We're not gonna talk about that one. Just gonna act like it didn't happen. Meek, sweetie, no. Now, I particularly don't really need to say anything about this because I don't think I can put it nearly as well as Twitter did with this, or these. No, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, but what I will say is that this particular beef has conveniently distracted us all from the fact that it is now August and still no sign of Frank Ocean's album. Frank, look bruh, I don't know what part of this made you think that this was a game, but TikTok. And that is all I have to say about this. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to click the like button down below, and if you want to be notified when I post videos, you can subscribe down there as well. You can also follow my Twitter and my Instagram, the links will be in the description, and I will see you guys next time. Bye!